Cool.
Okay.
Well, that's fun.
Well, cool. There's no video for the first half. We're back, and we fucking suck at doing podcasts. We're unprofessional. We need a little Asian.
Was that not recording?
Oh, none of that was recording.
Oh, the
Audio.
rest of it's no good.
The audio was.
The audio's fine.
Right.
You want to start over?
Fucking cunts.
I mean, we're here
no
when we're
way.
queer.
It's
gonna be one of those fucking episodes where you just look at the logo for the first, I don't know, 10 minutes. We've had one of them before.
It's like 20 minutes.
It's not even 20 minutes. It's an audio only episode. Suck my cock.
This is amazing, dude.
I'm
sorry.
okay with that.
I took a shot of Terramana tequila. We never turned this.
So, is it weird? So, you brought up, it's hard to dig into your personal life, and I hate to go to this level, but can we talk about the arranged marriage you're trying to set up for your daughter?
Yeah, my daughter's having her first date with, what's his name? Dasher and Donner and Blitzen.
Yeah.
They named their fucking kids after reindeer. I can't remember what his name is. Casher or something.
There's no...
Jonathan, you know? Like, just
not to
fucking,
say
what's
names.
wrong with Tim? You know what I mean? Just
You know
pick
what?
a regular name.
You want to... We'll
Clancy?
That's
Like-
not... No, he has a normal name. That's his middle name.
Dasher?
It's fine.
No.
We don't need to,
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, no, anyways, I'm just kidding. She's on a play date. They're scootering in a shed in the woods, which sounds weird, but seems innocent. They're 9.
He's pretty good on a scooter.
Cash is
Right?
my dude. I love that kid. He's my best friend's kid.
Clancy
Oh, I
Cash.
just said it. Yeah. Go ahead and bleep that. Fuck.
Ooh.
And the one strike I have against him is how much he loves scootering.
It's okay, I say
Like,
Alex.
he loves scootering.
Yeah, like, Scoot is life.
Your kid, you stupid
I know.
piece of shit.
Yeah, I
but
can't
Scoot is
talk
life.
about other people's kids.
No, I get it. Like,
No,
Scoot is life.
skateboarding is life.
Or Scoot is
You
life.
guys are fucking dorks.
No, Scoot.
That's
Skating
what I'm.
is
That's
life.
what I'm saying.
But skateboarding
Like,
is
Scoot
he's
can
so
be-
badass.
Skateboarding.
Scoot
He's
can be
so
little.
badass, but he just loves a scooter.
Does
I'm
he do triple backflips?
No.
Don't care about your scootering.
Exactly.
I'm a skateboarder.
Damn, that means if the video wasn't recording, they didn't see my sneaky eyebrows when I was talking about you guys doing vagina things last night.
Nobody did anything last night.
And
I don't even.
we're both like, we're both virgins, dude.
Oh. Okay, let me pull out my notes here. I forgot what I was
Okay.
going to talk about.
Thank God.
Brett kind of derailed the whole thing. I wanted to just fucking roast the kid the whole time. I'm going to blame him for there being no video in the first however many fucking minutes. That's his fault, too.
It's his fault.
Did you guys ever do that Inka Binka Bottle of Ink song, or am I having a Mandela effect? Okay.
Nope.
What is that?
I don't know what that is.
Where you would decide someone's fate on the playground.
Yeah.
Like, Inka Binka Bottle of Ink. Like, Kevin's gay! And then he would leave the school. Like, throw rocks at him while his parents are coming to get him, you know? Andy's black! Like, well, we don't care if he's black. It's just that he's gay and he lost Inka Bink. We have to throw rocks at him.
Like, that's just what
It's
it is.
code. It's code. Throw rocks at the...
Never heard
Shame
of that.
him! He's ink! Or whatever you become. I think you be...
Kind of
It's like the catch a tiger by his toe, which used to be, I think, a very...
Probably racist.
Not
Yeah.
tiger was
Oh.
not what they said. Did you know?
That totally makes sense.
Yeah,
No, I don't
right.
think I did.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a
You know.
by the toe.
Mhm.
Not a
Wow.
tiger. An escaped
That's straight
slave.
up. That's straight up.
Catch an
That-
escaped slave
That
by the
makes
toe.
too much sense and it hurts.
But say it with that word.
No, I will never.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch
No, well,
a
now I'll
slave
never
by the
use
toe.
that.
But see, I can bleep that anyway,
Stop.
and it doesn't
No.
matter if I said it or if I didn't say it.
That's
the bleep.
true. That's good.
And you can put the black box and then it just says, you know.
You can put it in script.
Fucking hit. They're like, oh, we're fucking you because Dylan used hate speech in text. Oh, God.
Here's the thing I
even
found
do
out. Here's the thing I found out that actually isn't racist.
You found something that's not racist in
I know.
2021?
Coon's age.
Oh, that sounds very...
Right?
Well,
I haven't seen you in a coon's age. I haven't seen Brett.
well, but it's about raccoons, and it's actually 13.5 years.
It is
They're
about
different
raccoons.
Well, duh.
People,
I didn't tell you about me going down my raccoon research after I heard that? Dude, I needed to know how
Maybe
long
that's
a coon's
maybe
age.
that's how.
I think you talked to me before.
I think we talked
13.5
about
years
this.
is a coon's age.
But they were like mythical creatures, and they thought like natives
Raccoons
or
didn't
people-
know how long they lived.
They thought they lived forever,
Right.
and I always thought it was something super racist.
That's
Well,
the
it
second
was at
time.
one
sounds
point. It was at
racist.
one point. It was.
No, it just sounds really
No. At one point, that
No.
was a racist word.
Is it weird
No.
that we talked
No,
about...
I
that's
swear to
racist.
God, I've seen it in
Referring to someone as that is completely racist.
That's what I
and
mean.
Terrible.
Not
but
raccoon.
saying I haven't seen you in a coon's age.
Yes.
But like,
It's
if you went to a
actually about
basketball game,
but also,
if you went to a basketball
God,
game, and you're like, look at all these damn raccoons jumping around. Like that sounds racist, right?
No, because it doesn't make sense. I mean, it does. Well, you're racist. Yep.
Yeah,
Because like obviously but like
contextually racist.
Yeah.
In actuality, just
right.
confusing.
I don't want to live in that neighborhood. They got a lot of those night raccoons. You know what I mean? Like,
Whoa.
doesn't that sound?
Yeah, that's
They
terrible.
got a lot of those athletic raccoons. Like,
That's
Keep,
nope,
see,
nope,
doesn't
nope.
that-
closer.
Yeah.
Keep getting
Right.
closer.
No, yeah.
I don't want to live in that neighborhood. They have fucking
Stop!
great real estate prices, and I can't afford them.
Like our
And all their
neighborhood.
kids run faster. So. Where was I? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. My mouth fucking hurts, and I'm pissed at the dentist. But I just.
Do you want to just fucking... We
Did I say who it was? I mean, Riverstone Dental fucking sucked.
Oh, yeah,
my
you can
dick.
say- you can
Fuck
say
you,
whatever.
Dabitha, whoever the fucking bitch that checked me in. She's like, I'm like, hey, I made an
Dabitha.
emergency fucking dental appointment. Emergency dental seems like a priority, right? That's like my dick's on fire. My tooth hurts. It's in my
worst.
fucking
It's the
head.
fucking
It's next
worst.
to
Lots
my
of
brain.
nerves.
Lots of nerves.
Fucking
Lots of
terrible.
When my tooth goes owie, it sends pain to other teeth that aren't going owie. So I'm explaining this, and she's not taking me seriously. I'm using a little bit of baby talk. That's fine. I go in. It's an emergency dental appointment. They know I'm in pain. They give me a fucking scan where they go, give you radiation in the head. And they're like, oh, your mouth's fucked up. I'm like, I know. Just tell me how many fucking $1 million it is to fix it. And the bitch goes, it's too hard for me. I need to get one of the other dentists. So you guys threw one of the shitty dentists at me to see how it'd go? Like, well, go fuck him up a little bit. And then, you know, if he dies or gets
save the day.
facially paralyzed, then we'll send one of the owner doctors in to come in and be like, ha 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 ha. The guy who's definitely fucked a bunch of people when they've been asleep. And that's why he's so skilled at doing root canals. To come in and fucking
Looks
fix
like
my
Santa
mouth.
Claus.
It's
God
probably
damn it.
the same price, and it's still gonna be like $4 fucking grand to have you cause me pain.
He might make you come, too.
He might make me come, but it's just like, you gotta like be so inconvenient and so inexpensive, and then be so inexperienced to my face. It's just like, what are we doing here?
That's crazy.
I mean, there's other dentists, right? Like, I can just go to a new one, right?
Let's just put this on top so anyone that doesn't get it.
Well, no, here's the
We're-
worst part.
we're
Then I
in
asked my
Portland,
like,
Idaho.
fucking friends, what dentist do you go to? And you know what the fucking answer was? Like,
The
oh, I don't go to the dentist. And I'm like,
I got a good one. I'll
cool,
tell you
you're
about it
no
later.
help, and you should be living in a trailer.
I got a good one. I'll tell you about it later.
You have a good dentist. You're going to do a dentistry full. I'm to the point where, like, I'm doing dentistry research, and I'm realizing there's two classifications of dentists. There's the kinds I go to, where it's like, Riverstone Dental, we're fucking River, you know? And then there's the, like, family dentistry, where you, like, know your dentist, and you might have his cell phone or his beeper number.
The one up the street,
Yeah?
terrible.
Really?
Yeah, I grew up going there, and it's in like a fucking basement.
Oh,
So
did you get some bad dental work there?
Well, so I got my wisdom teeth pulled, and I went in there, and I was like, what do they call it? Lockjaw? What is it? Dry socket.
Hermaphroditus.
Dry socket.
Dry socket.
I was like,
Close.
my shit's infected. This is the worst pain in my life.
Dry socket's like, yeah.
Oh, it's the worst pain.
It's
ever.
dry and it's a socket.
Exactly.
Ugh.
I went in there and I was like, this pain is unbearable. He was like, all right, well, I can't really do anything, so
Well,
just take some
fucking you
Tylenol.
help.
I'm like, are you?
He prescribed Tylenol?
Yeah.
See, they didn't give me anything. They just sent me on my way and said the earliest they
No.
can get me in is the 15th, which is
He
15
didn't-
days from now.
See, that's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
He didn't even prescribe me anything. He was just like, combine ibuprofen and acetaminophen.
But he was willing to do something.
But I wanted real drugs. Because I was like, this is the worst pain. I didn't sleep last night. I'm dehydrated. Like,
And they can prescribe real
sore-
drugs.
Yeah.
If you're in
My,
pain.
my fucking...
That would have been a great idea for someone who came in an emergency.
Yeah.
Pain.
Oh, my-
Please prescribe drugs. We're making you wait 15 days. Suck my cock.
The guy that did my teeth prescribed me 10...
Give me smoxilodone or whatever the fuck it's called.
Smocks...
Some poppy
Some
field.
some
somewhere
pops
garden,
about
like,
Yeah.
my soldiers are dying
Yeah.
over there. Give me something that
My
makes
soldiers
them
are
think.
dying over there. Give me some scaboxyloxolin, dude. Come on.
Give me some opiates.
My toothy hurts. We have fucking Jeremy, who could be a cop or a mechanic or fucking dating a plumber, over there killing fucking dudes who look like the little mushroom guy from Mario, fucking just to protect these fucking flowers. At least give me some pills.
Yeah. So, I love opiates. I know this.
Wow. Hard segue.
Big.
He's like, I know about the war and all this stuff, but I love opiates.
I mean, obviously, because they're fucking fantastic. I
disagree. They make me itchy. And
they're the
that's what I was gonna ask.
worst shit.
I don't like them.
Okay,
I don't like low end muscle relaxers.
Did you know that I realized I smoke heroin and I didn't know that I smoked heroin before in my life? And I had no idea until last week that I actually have tried heroin.
That's tight.
Because I didn't realize at barter fair when they call it white, black, and red opium that some of those colors mean heroin.
I mean, heroin is just...
I know, but I was young and I didn't realize that, I was smoking opium. I'm like, that was heroin.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, so I didn't realize...
Fucking nice, dude. Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah, dude. And then I've accidentally tried PCP when that one guy put it on.
That's amazing. That's tight.
That's pretty fun. Did you take off all your clothes?
No, but then I took some ecstasy one time that I think had meth. It was shaped like Bart Simpson.
That's fair.
And I fell asleep in the back of the Ford Explorer that I was driving. So think about that for a little bit, but true story. And I know it was true because the Asian friend, the Korean friend that I had at the time, who, I don't know why, we called Chinky, can verify this story.
Oh my God, Josh.
That's a real true story.
It's a true story.
This is just who you've been always.
No, it's not.
I didn't give him the name. Okay, I wanted to call him Matt. He's a little adopted Korean boy. He lives in Sandpoint.
You wanted to call him Matt? What was his fucking name? How about you just call him?
I don't use his last name because, and Chinky's safe. Not trying to be racist, and Matt, and in order to be cool with all the white kids, he was letting them call, which is really sad.
It's really sad.
But by the time I knew him, he had already been being called that years and years and years, and he didn't like people calling him Matt because
Alex,
his
go
parents
ahead
called him
and
Matt.
peer off into the sky, but you know that's not
I'm his friend.
You understand that.
I'm his friend. I don't dislike Asian people. I don't
nature versus
like
nurture,
the high ping they give me in video games. But
ooh, that's bad.
And I don't like their form of government. But I liked Chinky, and I don't know if I can say that, but I liked him. And I don't know where I was going with that story, but yeah, I had a friend. He was a little Korean boy.
Oh, the ecstasy, your Ford Explorer.
Oh, yeah, we fell asleep in a Ford Explorer because he gave me ecstasy that I think had meth, and it caused me to have to, take a bunch of other things to come down because it was lasting a little bit too long for me.
That's what'll happen, yeah.
Yeah, that's too many hours of being a hummingbird. Yeah, I don't like that. So I'm like, this has some juice in it. Drop my phone.
But as I was saying... not heroin, but opiates are fucking great.
I don't.
And I love them, and that's why I steer clear of them.
I don't like it.
It's drugs are great. That's why people do them.
Right.
So
the lethargic feeling. I
I
naturally feel lethargic. That's my depression, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. So when I take pills and I feel more of that, where I'm just I don't care. The numbness that they give you.
Yeah. That's
not
the whole
great.
point.
Pills are bad.
I mean, obviously, they're terrible. Don't do drugs, but I love them.
I have a note. I freaking have to share this embarrassing thing. This is a true story. This isn't some bit. This isn't some bit. This is an embarrassing thing I did this week.
I want to hear it. I love it. I love it.
I went to a drive-thru. I fucking pulled up. I ordered what I'm not supposed to be at the drive-thru.
Ever. Look at you.
Fat. I'm eating Carl's Jr.
I'm
already feeling a layer of shame. I pull up. I get the food. She's handing it to me. I don't consciously realize I've put my car in park instead of drive because I go back and forth. Sometimes when you pull up, you put it in park. Sometimes you put it in drive.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you mix two different words together. Thanks. Have a good day. See you later. It was good. Whatever. You can do an awkward make up a word.
Weird mush.
Okay. I was in park. Thought I was in drive. She hands me the food. Instead of me replying, she says, "Have a good day." I want to say thanks, but I've heard what she says. Instead, I rev my engine and say dank. Because I think I'm in drive, and I think I'm saying have a good day. So instead I looked her square in her eyes and said, dank. As she's handing me a cheeseburger I'm not supposed to have. I have fucking cocksucking never been so embarrassed. I don't get embarrassed, but I was I wanted to stay there and explain myself. I was dank. It looked like a fucking commercial for Carl's Jr., but just with my fat, weird, partially haired face. True fucking story.
That's amazing.
One of the worst accidental goodbyes. I was dank. I mean, she couldn't have less eye contact. She would have more eye contact with the man who killed her father. I mean, she was
wow.
Transported and turned inside out with cringe, probably. And I'm just
oh my God. That's
looked back towards,
amazing.
put it in drive, didn't say any more words, and just went about my day. Just, dank. It just fucking hurt me so fucking bad.
So fucking.
You know who has a really cool mom? Kyle Rittenhouse. And you know how I know he has a cool mom? I couldn't even get fucking sweet cereal when I was like 5, let alone to get my mother to drive me to a riot with an assault rifle. All I'm saying is Mom of the Year. Coolest mom, easily. You all had the fucking mom friends that you would, we go to his house because his mom lets us smoke weed, and we go over there to fucking put fingers in rotten crotch and shit, but nobody in the history of time has had the mother who's like, come on kids, we're going to the riot! Here's a fucking assault rifle. So all I'm trying to get across is like, he might have fucked up, but she was doing her best to make it a written home. And not just, what you see in the media. Like, she's actually a really good mom. So that's my brief commentary on her. I don't have anything to do with the kid, yay or nay. Probably a piece of shit, maybe not. The memes are funny.
Definitely a piece of shit.
But the mom, coolest mom ever.
Coolest mom, not best mom.
No. The cool moms weren't the good moms. Cool is a very isolated term here I'm using for the place where you go to have no rules and experiment and learn and grow as a kid. The house where you all go and drink. This was the house where you fucking go across state lines with a fucking assault rifle and shoot protesters or rioters or whatever you want to call them. But, just want to shout out whatever her name is. Daphne. I don't know what her fucking
good job.
Name
you
is.
Raised a piece of shit.
You raised a piece of shit, but cool as fuck, so.
Take that to the PTA meeting.
Is that the Police Up podcast for this week?
I think so.
Do you have it?
I do have one thing. I was trying to teach someone the lesson of why you
hurts.
should never mix up words, and I was telling him that my grandpa doesn't work anymore because he's retarded, and what I meant was retired, and I just want to leave you with this, is that mixing up words can get you into trouble because one sentence is problematic and get you canceled, and one is just an everyday thing. So don't mix up our words.
Yeah, you don't need any help.
What do you mean?
Like, you're already gonna say words that are terrible, so you don't mixing it up. Like that's sort of additional cancellation, I guess. You know what I mean?
For sure, have Tourette's.
Oh yeah, I was gonna mixing up words is just another level for you to
You know what?
Up.
We're gonna give it one more chance.
Hold on. As you're doing this, I know I need therapy. Alex needs therapy, but I think you need to see a therapist.
That's what Janelle keeps saying.
I think you do actually. I think you need to see a therapist.
What are we going to talk about?
Everything you talk about with me, but he's going to ask you more critical questions.
So just have her listen to the podcast. I could do a dude. It'd have to be a female therapist.
Absolutely.
Because guys don't listen.
I just don't want to look at his bulge,
They wear those nice
I'm really am busy, LOL. Fuck off, Brett. Bart. Just did it.
Anyways, well.
I would have to have a female podcast, a female therapist. And even then, it's like, what do you want to talk about?
We should do couples therapy together.
That would be amazing.
What if she agreed to doing my therapy here? Like this?
Ooh, that's a lot of money.
Is it a lot of money?
That's a lot of money.
No, we find someone who's just getting out of therapy school or whatever the fuck it is, psychological
therapy school.
No, I want a professional.
No, I want some young foreign exchange.
No, I want a professional.
For $50.
No. I need someone good with you. You are a fucking little. You're broken.
Right.
You're broken.
But isn't it fun though? Isn't it more fun to just remain broken?
We're broken in different ways. You're broken in the sense of you have no shame, which is insane.
I don't have shame where I should have shame.
An immense amount of shame and anxiety and everything.
That's from youth group.
We did both grow up religious.
Yeah, that's from youth group. I shed my religion a long time ago and grew it. You guys are just in the first form. You're pupating, and that's fine. People pupate.
I'm a decade out of it.
Right. I brought the shakers for just in case Alex and Brett talked about baseball. Don't talk about baseball on this podcast. But then I didn't need it because Brett didn't show up. I still have the fucking shakers. And we went way too long.
Yeah, that's over.
We should probably go.
Sorry.
But you know what, now we can cut off the intro and put it on the end. And it's bonus with no fucking video. So sorry. that you came into this podcast really late and we didn't record the intro video, but it's a fucked up mess, and we'll see you when you see us. This has been the Peace Out Podcast. We out.
Fuck you, Brett.